What's up everyone, Patrick here, and moving on to the next question. So suppose your employer offers you 2 year-end bonuses, so you could either receive $6,000 cash or 150 shares of the employer stock that's currently selling for $50 per share. Which one would you choose if, number one, there are no restrictions on when you could sell the stock, and then number two, you have to hold the stock for at least 1 year? Now, these are different scenarios, so hopefully you could tell that number one is objective. There's going to be one answer for this, while number two, because you have to hold the stock for 1 year, so you're restricted on when you could sell it, you can't sell it within a year, this is going to be subjective. So starting with number one, if there's no restrictions on when you could sell the stock, well, how much is 150 shares worth if each share is $50? Well, 150 times 50 would give us 7,500. And so for number one, you would obviously take the stock bonus, because currently the market value is 7,500. It's worth more than the 6,000. You can just sell this and get 7,500 cash. In fact, if you just wanted 6,000 to match the other bonus, you could sell 120 shares, which would give you 6,000. Plus, you would still have 30 shares remaining, which have a market value of 50 right now, but this could potentially even go up in the future. So if you did want that 6,000 cash, you could just sell 120 shares and you would still have 30 shares left over with the stock bonus. So it's obvious that you would take the stock bonus. It wouldn't make sense to take the 6,000 cash. Even if you don't want to have any stock, you could still take the stock, sell it, and then get the cash. Right? So the stock bonus is the answer for number one for sure. Versus number two, you have to hold the stock for at least a year. Well, now this is subjective. So you're either going to take 6,000 now, or you're going to have 150 shares in 1 year. That's how you could look at it. That's how I would look at it. Because even though you receive the 150 shares now, you're not going to be able to sell those shares for a year. So it's like you're getting 150 shares in 1 year, and then you could sell them. So you have to think about the risk involved of holding that stock. Do you think it's going to go up, or is it going to potentially go down? And even if it does go up, is it going to go up by enough for you to rationalize? Because it has to be worth obviously more than 6,000 in 1 year, but it also, with the 6,000, you can invest this and receive interest on it. So it actually has to be worth more in 1 year than 6,000 plus whatever time value of money plus the interest you'd make on that 6,000. And so again, it's subjective. You'd have to do an analysis yourself and see whether it's worth it, whether it's worth the risk to hold that stock for a year, where you think it's going to be in a year.